Hello my fellow soulmates and food lovers, today you guys can embrace your inner Frenchman and let out your tarte flambée skills. For this recipe you will get 4 delicate tarts. Start off by mixing the crumbled yeast with the water and let it dissolve. Put the flour into a huge bowl and shape a hollow in the middle. Add the yeast and mix it with some flour from the edges. Now add the buttermilk, olive oil and some salt. Combine everything with a hand mixer and make sure to use the dough hooks. Now shape the dough onto a ball and wrap it with some transparent film. Leave it to rise at a warm place for 2 hours. While the dough is proving now, you can prepare your toppings, starting with the onions. Peel them, wash them, and cut them into thin slices. I just love red onions looking amazingly pretty on the dough later on. Now get your hands on the bacon. Slice the pieces up as big as you want to. I decided to go for 1 to 2 cm thickness. If you are a bacon lover, make sure to get some of that extra bacon. Alright, next up are the juniper berries. Crush them with a mortar, or if you don't have one at home like me, use a glass bottle and then chop them up with a knife. I actually use juniper berries rather rarely because they add a really special taste to the dishes, and here they just go so well with the other ingredients. Now that the dough is ready, you can pamper it. Knead it well, and when I mean well, I'm talking for at least 5 to 7 minutes to build up enough gluten in the dough. Then divide the dough into 4 equal pieces. Put every piece between 2 sheets of baking paper and start rolling it out extremely thin to an oval-shaped tart. I actually tried to sellotape the baking paper to my table, so if anyone got a tip how to avoid sliding baking parchment, please comment below. Now comes the fun part. Coat the blank dough evenly with the creme fraiche. A tablespoon per piece usually is enough to cover it completely. Just leave a small brim. Here we go! Chuck the lush red onions on top. The bacon. One cannot ever have enough bacon, can you? Now use some of the crushed juniper berries and sprinkle them over the dough. Then add some salt and pepper to your liking. And now the star of this recipe, the fresh goat cheese. Crumble it roughly and on it goes. To balance out the strong cheese, I went for some seedless grapes, but you can also use figs, dates or sweet apple slice. Make sure to use a baking tray coming straight from the hot oven and then put the tray on the ground of the oven and let it cook. The last finish now is some fresh rosemary sprinkled on top and some nice wine to go with it. Yummy! Now, if you want me to do other seasonal dishes and have any tips for me, please leave me a comment. Also subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos as well. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!